saw someone comment on a video saying that marriage has significant social, legal, and financial benefits. I have heard women throughout the years say it, and I know somebody's already got their panties in a knot and they're commenting and they're not going to fucking listen. But anyway, I've heard women say this over the years about marriage. And just from my lived experience and my observation as someone with eyeballs and ears on this planet, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna touch your hand whilst I say this. Marriage does not benefit you unless your partner has a lot of money. Everybody wants to be an accountant all of a sudden. Everybody wants to be an IRS tax agent. Everybody becomes a doctor all of a sudden, self-appointed, to tell you about these magical marriage benefits. But most women that I know are married ain't got no money, and their man ain't got no money, and they're all tired and they're all frustrated. Now, I do know some women that are genuinely happy with their partner, but they still don't have any money. And when that partner dies, or if that partner leaves them, they still ain't got no money, and they're left with kids and debt and legal fees from paying a lawyer to end that marriage. If women are honest, the only real benefit to them is the social currency they get from being married. That's it, from being a wife. And for a lot of women, it's religious currency, the respect. You are deemed wiser than everybody else in your congregation or whatever because you are married. Because for some odd reason, we think that because you paid money to get a marriage license and you got married, that means you're smarter. No, it just means you could afford to pay to get a marriage license. Unless you have a man who has a lot of money, or at the very least makes your life easier, adds to your life, not taking away from it. You're not doing his laundry. You're not packing lunch for him. You're not running around like his little free personal assistant, doing shit, buying gifts for his family, doing everything for the kids. He adds to your life in a positive way. There's no benefit to marriage. What, you want his last name? Bitch, change your name to his last name then if it's that bad. Or make up your own damn last name if you hate yours. You can also legally draw up paperwork to make medical decisions for somebody. And you could say, well, it's about medical decisions. Most of these men are going to leave you anyway if something happens and you come down with some kind of crazy illness or something. I need a lot of us to be so fucking for real. A lot of us, I've said this before and I'll say it again, marriage is like a Jordan Peele movie. The way that we think about it, the way we hold it in such high regard. I know a lot of women,
I don't care what anybody says about marriage. I just want to be married.
Yeah, I hope you do get married. It's obviously very important to you, like your life depends on it, so I hope you do. I think this obsession with marriage has robbed a lot of us of so many years of our lives. And that's why when you tell a woman, hey, focus on chasing your dreams and living your life, it pisses them off. Because the whole purpose of having a life is to be a wife. I mean, sure, you can have dreams and shit before you have a husband, but after you have a husband, that shit goes down the drain. Your dream is him. And if that's not enough, well, then you're not a good woman. And to women who say, well, money isn't everything, ask women who are in women's shelters. Ask women who can't get a divorce because they don't have any money. Ask women who have to ask their husband for an allowance every week to get basic necessities. Ask single moms who are living in a studio apartment with multiple children and they're having to rebuild their lives after a horrible marriage. Ask all the married couples who I make more money than. Even when I was struggling as a single mom, I made more money than couples who bragged about this magical combined income. I'm going to say this, and a lot of y'all are delusional, but the way we idolize marriage, it's concerning. My goal isn't necessarily to be married. My goal is to be happy. And I want people in my life who add to my peace and my happiness. I want people who add to my finances. And if there's subtracting going on, I'm subtracting you from my life. What's the benefit? So we could keep each other warm at night? We're not going to have any lights, so of course we're going to have to keep each other warm because we're both brokety broke. What's the benefit? Calling myself Mrs. whatever. But God forbid if I come down with a serious illness, I'm going to be left in the dust. What's the benefit? Packing his lunch for him, rubbing his back until he falls asleep, and then I cry myself to sleep because I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulder. Most women do not have a marriage that benefits them. And from what I've seen and heard and read throughout my entire lifetime, you cannot convince me that that is not true. A lot of women who claim that they have a happy marriage have actually settled, and they're simply happy to be married as opposed to being single. So a lot of people don't have happy marriages. They're not happily married. They're just happy that at least they're married. And unfortunately, that is seen as a benefit.